Well guys, I might be overdoing with all the FNAFery, but I just gotta keep going with this stuff. I can't get enough of developing theories, and this one can give you some idea of what's coming on FNAF 3. A great treat Calphan's given us, and most didn't notice, me included, is the trailer for FNAF 2. Some people have mentioned by now the reverse kids chant, which was pretty awesome. However, most people fail to mention a couple of other details. The first of these details I saw to some extent explained by Doko Games, when he considers the child sacrifice theory of the nursery rhyme the children sing, London Bridge. Link in the description. In fact, it's very interesting. If you wanna pause this and go watch it, I can wait, since I'm on video here. Are you back? Good. We need to go over something though. Two things seem quite important within the nursery rhyme. The first thing, the building up parts refer to wood and clay, brick and mortar, iron and steel, silver and gold. There are 4 parts to the materials, as there are 4 restaurants in the Fazbear family. The most modest, which can be washed away. Notice the tears are a reference to water. The second we might not have seen yet, but stronger building materials. The third, iron and steel will bow and break. And the fourth, silver and gold. Gold as in Golden Freddy, maybe. Could the silver be the marionette? Well, according to Matt Pat's game theory on the subject, there were 2 locations before the second game. The Fredbear's Family Diner and the first Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. However, this is not necessarily the first when you compare with the nursery rhyme. First, because Calphan might be thinking of the events after the first location, and more importantly, after the first animatronic came to life. Puppets in, let's start counting! Second, because the references to the previous location don't really separate Fazbear Family Diner from Freddy Fazbear's. The first owner's restaurant might have just been converted, so there would be no second not yet seen location. It doesn't really matter if the locations match the nursery rhyme in order, as the maker of the game doesn't have to follow any specific orders. But if you see this picture Calphan's put on his website, and you brighten it, like many on YouTube have, you see Golden Freddy standing, as if he now had a brain. Check out my Franken Theory video to understand what I mean better. Also, you might consider the last part of the song, which says to set a man to watch all night, like Mike Schmidt, Jeremy Fitzgerald, and Fritz Smith. Doko Games did that already, but particularly you should consider the part that says, give him a pipe to smoke all night. If you remember my theory, a gas leak would explain both the hallucinations and the toxic meter Calphan left in the game unused. And now we have a why. Maybe they are pumping gas to keep the guard awake. The second thing from the nursery rhyme, I'll say for later. But let's talk about the trailer itself. As you reverse the trailer, the title shows Five Nights at Freddy 2 before Five Nights at Freddy 1. Yes, it is a prequel after all! And the phrases start to make sense for the first game, not the second. Malfunctioning, reactivated. Redesigned. Notice that Toy Bonnie goes down and Foxy comes up. Deactivated, dismantled and forgotten. Which is what is set to happen after the end of the second game. Now the one you've been waiting for, the backwards chant. A lot of people had said they are chanting, "Let's kill all," or "I'll kill all," which makes for a terrifying detail, but that's not what I hear. From the start, and I must admit I heard a lot to find these sentences here, I hear the kids saying this. This is one of those oh my moments. I might be hearing things, but if I'm right, I would say the animatronics are being controlled, but not by vengeful kids. Remember, after you reverse the trailer, it became a chronological transition between 2 and 1. I think Calphan is telling us what happened to get Mike fired. Tampering with the animatronics might refer to the custom AI in Night 7. and odor might refer to the body parts. But what is general unprofessionalism? The guy in Five Nights at Freddy 2 doesn't get that written in his pink slip, but Mike does. Could it be destroying the animatronics' bodies? I think the reason why the other animatronics are in the puppet's box in that picture is cause Mike gave them some peace. Finally, this is the creepiest part of the reverse trailer. The last identifiable part of the place is the parts and service room, the notorious back room. And you can hear the phone guy. And let's be clear, any backwards message is a difficult trick to pull off, so it's never 100% perfect. But I can make out something like this. This is where the second detail from the Nursery rhyme comes into play. Different versions of the Nursery rhyme still talk about the bridge being built up, but the earliest printed version has another line being repeated. Dance over my lady Lee. Sometimes the line with a gay lady is also added to the end of the stanza. Along with the child sacrifice theory on Wikipedia, there's a section on the possible identity of the fair lady, amongst who we find a member of the Lee family from Stoneleigh Park, Warwickshire, who have a family history that a human sacrifice lies under the building. Just so you know, Stoneleigh Park used to be the National Agricultural Center. Remember the message in Night 5 of Five Nights at Freddy 1? So what lady do we know in Five Nights at Freddy's who is fair, meaning pale, and sometimes called gay, meaning happy? The puppets. In the Five Nights at Freddy 3 photo, we can see the animatronics dismantled, but Freddy was found by brightening the photo, and I found the puppet by sharpening the image. How can Freddy finally walk? Mike set the kids free, but the phone guy was no longer calling you in Night 5 of the original game. We now have someone for the gold. And the silver? Who is a better candidate for that position than the Lady Lee of that family history of human sacrifice that is still there, trapped in the building? Okay guys, if you watched this far, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, leave your comments, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. Thanks again, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye. I could spend a good long time here talking about the Easter eggs and the theories in FNAF, but I'm just gonna use my little experience in textual analysis to give my theory on the topic using videos and issues I don't see discussed in most theories. Hey guys, after doing the Franken theory of FNAF, there was something that I couldn't get out of my head. I might have been wrong about the Save Them minigame character. Remember I said the minigame might have been the story of the other guard who left a vacancy? Well, that's still possible, but something occurred to me.